Ladies and gentlemen, good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Hedonism Hotline. Today is a special day because we have a special XXX-Mas stream, ladies and gentlemen. Slob on the Nog. So, as such, the Ghost of Burt Byrd expects every viewer to be armed with his or her or their or its eggnog. Appropriately doctored, meaning whether by bourbon, rum, brandy, Everclear, however you choose to doctor your bourbon. I would not doctor it with bath salts or any of the things that we discussed last week, folks. That would be very unfortunate for you. You would not be able to finish the stream, and therefore you would miss out because your Uncle Burt Byrd here is dispensing knowledge. He is feeding the geese, so to speak, and you are my geese, ladies and gentlemen. You are my geese. Therefore, go forth and spread the hedonist doctrine, ladies and gentlemen, as I have spoken it to you. Now, were it not an act of hubris or outright narcissism, I have made you all aware that I am a narcissist, but that means I am in love and in hate with myself, and therefore it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to practice full transparency nowadays. I am a journalist, a broadcast journalist, and as such, I do value the truth very highly. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we deal with eggs. I ask you, ladies and gentlemen, have you ever heard the phrase, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Now that was a dumb question of mine, because of course you've heard the phrase. But ladies and gentlemen, I am here to expose that question for being presumptive and outright disingenuous. Because, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the egg came first. The egg came before the chicken. Therefore, what came first, the eggnog or the chicken? In this case, I would say the eggnog. Excuse me, I've getting phone calls still. Hoot Wireless has not discontinued my wireless plan as of yet, and well, I don't know quite what to think about that, except I've got people on Earth contacting me all the time for, all sorts of things. Can you get me this? Do you want that? Can I suck your dick? Do you want to make love? Everything in between, folks, everything in between. And as a result, Burt Byrd feels a little bit wanted, but also he feels a little bit disseminated through too many tributaries, as it were. If he were the main river, he's got too many tributaries. There are too many people wanting his shit, and therefore, as one can only do, he's going to limit the one-on-one interactions. As I've said before, I am not here to hold anyone's hand. I am simply educating the masses. But Burt Byrd is a polygamist by nature, and therefore, as a hedonist polygamist, his goal is to educate the many. My goal is to entangle my genitalia with many. I mean, if I had genitalia still, that would be the goal. But I no longer have genitalia, unfortunately. They saw fit to that when they basically, canceled me 98 times by stabbing me repeatedly. Good evening. Thank you for calling the Hedonism Hotline. We're so sorry we missed your call. What can we do for you this evening?
Oh, not much. I just wanted to say hello and how are you doing? Happy holidays.
And a happy holidays to you. And a happy holidays to you, my good man. Where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from the Midwest.
Are you by chance calling from the North Pole?
No, the Midwest.
You almost said North something, and then, okay, the Midwest. The Midwest is, that's fine. You seem incredibly nice, a la the Midwest. You know, that's par
Yeah.
for the course, man. Very good, very good. You've been raised appropriately. You are a well-educated young man, and how can I help you? Would you care to be debauched tonight? Would you care to become a hedonist officially?
Oh, well, you converted me last stream.
Hold on, we've got a donation. Hold on one moment.
Instructions unclear. Took the eggnog as a suppository and injected flocka into bloodstream.
Dear God, Benny. Oh, dear God. Benny has excuse me, caller. Benny has taken the eggnog secondarily and son, I encourage you to find a walk-in freezer. And I also encourage you to find a straitjacket and call the authorities and your mother. And, oh, dear God, we've got another donation here from Sonny.
Slob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Lay on the bed and give me head. Don't have to ask. Don't have to beg. Juicy is my name.
Ooh.
Sex is my game. Let's call the boys. Let's run a train. Squeeze on my nuts. Lick on my butt.
Sonny with the bars. Ladies and gentlemen, the badge of honor for the official hedonist of the week goes very, very early to one Sonny. This is his second award. He was the first official hedonist of the week, and now he's the second. And I can only say, man, spoken like a true coxswain. Let's get back to the call.
true.
Let's get back to the call, sir. And
Yeah.
you are not ready to become a hedonist, man? You are not ready?
No, you converted me last stream. Remember?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Gentlemen,
my name's Rio.
ladies, gentlemen, of course we know you're all gentlemen, and of course we also know none of you are gentlemen. You are all degenerate, reprobates, lacking chromosomes. All of you are just deficient in some aspect, and that's okay. That's okay. We're all deficient in some aspect. We're growing. We're growing. And but I just wanted to welcome the young acolyte back to the hotline and say, how was your first few days as a hedonist, sir?
You know what? It's honestly been actually going better. Honestly, a little bit more sexually, but everything's been going good.
So it's been going well, but the wellest or the best it's been going has been sexually? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Well, this is appropriate, sir. This is good news, and we applaud you here from the Hedonism Hotline. What is it? How have you progressed sexually? Let's delve into this.
Well, I had sex with my stepsister.
With your stepsister.
Yes.
You Earthlings nowadays, I really don't get you. I mean, what are you? Are you Gen Z? Are you a millennial? What are you, man?
Yeah, I was actually born in 2005.
Jesus, man. And you, 2005, that means you're an 18-year-old having sex? Fair enough. Burt Byrd lost his V-card when he was a mere 12 years old, but that's neither here nor there. Sir, if you would allow me to ask you a few questions. Are you, is your stepsister of age, or is she, are you committing the act of, what is that act? That's an
Pedophilia?
unfortunate act. What?
Did you meant to say pedophilia?
I did.
My
That's a
stepsister's
dismal word. That is a dismal word and a dismal act, and we don't appreciate that act. Is that what you're?
No, my stepsister is. Oh wait.
Degenerates like you belong on a cross.
Dear God, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, man. My concentration has just been overtaken by. It's just been hijacked by a hedonist named Caesar, who says degenerates like you belong on a cross, and that is just wrong, man. That is just absolutely insulting. Below the belt didn't have to happen like that, man. Caesar, if this is the ghost of Caesar, man, may I, you sir have seizures, and therefore, and you probably, I don't know what it is to say, man. He's so ancient, I don't know what he'll understand. I don't even speak Latin, man. Semper ubi sub ubi, and illegitimi non carborundum, man. You are illegitimate. You are a bastard, Caesar, and I do not pay heed to anything you should say, man, because actually tonight I am drinking eggnog. Tonight is about slobbing the nog, ladies and gentlemen. And as such, I need to ask our caller: are you drinking the custard tonight, appropriately doctored?
I am actually.
Very good, sir. Very good. What have you doctored your eggnog with?
With my sister's titty milk.
Okay. That would thicken it a little bit. Is she drunk? Is she an alcoholic? Because therefore the alcoholic content. No. Okay.
No, she's 4 months younger than me, actually.
4 months younger. So is she 18 as well?
She's 18 as well.
Oh, very good, very good. But see, let me ask you a question. What does that add to the whole je ne sais quoi of the nog, sir? I mean, what sort of element does the titty milk add? Is it an earthiness? Is it a muskiness? I mean, what do we get with that? You know, on the whole flavor profile. You know, let's tell the young hedonist what you're in for tonight. What you're in store for.
So the titty milk actually tasted very sweet and very umami, kind of like a mix of that. Like, you know, it's really good. Umami.
You mentioned umami, the sixth taste, ladies and gentlemen. Umami means something is savory and it's sort of savory, right? It's savory. It's almost, well, that is just straight up disgusting, man. You are almost related by blood. You are almost related by blood, and you are ingesting her fluids, man. I really don't know what to think about this.
As long as I'm not committing incest, the stepsister is fine. Okay, I wouldn't do it to like my actual like blood relative.
How long have you lived with this stepsister?
My whole life.
That's awkward, man. That is very awkward. She's basically kin to you. I would suggest therapy. I would suggest therapy with any therapist but the rapist, and seek help immediately. And I don't know what else to say. Caller, beware. Hanging up the call. I'm cranking you down.
Call from.
Hey there, Burt Byrd. This right here is Clayton.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Dear God, we've just been insulted by Caesar in Latin. We will accept the caller. We will accept the caller. And first of all, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hedonism Hotline and welcome to the caller. I believe I could recognize that voice anywhere. Is this Cletus?
Yes, hello there, Burt Byrd. This right here is Cletus. How are you doing?
Man, dear God, I have been wondering, I've been praying for you, sir. You mentioned the headlights that were approaching last time. I didn't know if you were run over, if you were a paraplegic mess still, or what. What's going on with you, man?
Well, luckily for me there, Cletus, there were, in fact, headlights, but the person stopped before entirely running me over, but they did get my left kneecap. At least on the plus side, the doctor has got me on some perk 30s, so at least I could tolerate the whole not walking bit right now. But, you know, God provides.
Sure.
God provides.
God provides. God provides. How long has it been since you've been blessed with a shit, sir?
Well, actually, I'll tell you, I was trying to take a shit about last night or so. But listen, I got a little bit of a problem there, Burt Byrd. I wonder if you might be able to help me with this.
I'm all ears, man. I'm all ears. I'm Burt Byrd, actually.
Well, as you know, good sir, we are close to the season of merriment and whatnot.
Yes.
And, you know, with the previous trauma, according to Abigail, of me deep-dicking her sister on Christmas Eve, it seems to bring up a lot of traumatic memories for her. And apparently she expresses these memories by hitting me at random points with a cast iron skillet. Like, case in point, I woke up at 7 o'clock today. I had to pee. You know, it happens.
It happens,
But, you know, I got up, used the bathroom and all that good stuff, and then I heard something and almost thought I saw like an after image. But that was actually Abigail waking up from bed with a cast iron skillet. I had no idea where she got it, and then proceeded to hit me square in the face when I was on the toilet. Now, listen, I just came to. What time is it? Like, I got up about like 7:08, something like that.
It's 5:17 Eastern Standard Time.
Holy shit, I literally lost nearly 12 hours. That ain't good.
That is
I can't read
unfortunate.
I was a little mad. I'm hurting. I'm hurting.
Cletus, is she sleeping with this cast iron skillet under the pillow, man? I mean, she
I don't
seems
know
to
if
be.
she had it on underneath the pillow or whatnot, or if she's got like a secret, cast iron skillet sheath. I really don't know.
Dear God, man.
But she just had it, and then
Yes.
bam, I got hit in the face.
I
I said, "You
believe it.
dirty bitch." And I was trying to swing at her, but I was on the toilet. So as you imagine, my pants were in a precarious situation. And fighting with the morning wood, it happens.
It does
so
happen.
I tried to swing at that bitch, and then apparently I ducked, and then boom, she hit me again, and now I woke up here.
Where are you, man? Where in God's name are you? You're not in Alabama, are you?
I think I'm still in the bathroom. I mean, it smells like shit. Yeah, it's still in the bathroom. She's not the very best housekeeper. I married her for her looks, and I have chosen very poorly.
Wait a minute. Are you in the dark? Are you in the dark?
Hotter.
You're in the dark, and all you smell is feces?
A little bit, yeah. Well, I really can't see anything per se because, whenever
It
she
wouldn't
hit me
matter.
in the nose with the cast iron skillet,
It wouldn't matter.
I think it broke it again.
Yeah.
But
Humpty Dumpty, man.
I can't really see shit right now, man. Like I'm listening to you like it's an old timey radio.
Dear God, man. Dear God. Humpty Dumpty, ladies and gentlemen, had a great fall. They couldn't put him back together at all. A case in point, ladies and gentlemen, of domestic violence gone wrong. Not that it can go right. Not that domestic violence can ever go right, but here we have a man who's
Well,
just...
if she doesn't dodge, sometimes the right works.
You're into that sort of thing, then?
Not really. I'm more or less when I'm defending myself, I try to beat her as if she was, Muhammad Ali, and I was, Tyson Fury. I don't know. I was trying to hit her in the face really hard. I won't lie. I was pretty pissed.
Quid pro quo.
I'm pretty sure I broke my hand on the wall, and now I woke up on the toilet, near the toilet.
Near the toilet with a broken hand, covered in feces, paraplegic near, and concussed heavily, man. Dear God,
Very true, but luckily the doctor gave me Perk 30, so I've been eating them like jujubes, and if I eat like 5 of them, I'm okay.
You're going to need to take some
okay.
laxatives, man. You're going to need to take some laxatives because I need to live
I'll
vicariously
probably
through you
laxatives
shitting.
at some point, but the amount that this woman keeps breaking her foot off in my ass, it might not be necessary.
Ouch.
Like I've tried therapy. I tried saying, okay, no, your younger sister isn't prettier than you, but she knows I'm lying, and that usually starts her hitting me again.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
What
I have
what
a
is
bad
it,
habit.
man?
I can't really lie.
Are you? Does she just possess some animal magnetism of which we cannot speak? It's just ineffable, man. It's so powerful that it's just. What is it, man? What is it, Cletus?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's her eyes because occasionally, we'll be sitting across from each other at the table. She'll actually cook. It's nice. It's warm. It's better than my usual diet of hungry men and alcohol. So, but every once in a while she's nice, right? Like we can sit across from each other and have a conversation. But I'm always like, any sudden movement, I kind of twitch at because, I'm automatically assuming it's a cast iron skillet.
Oh, dear God. Cletus, I'm going to have to call you back. We've got a very important call coming in. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Whoever that caller is, tell them to go fuck themselves.
That's
for me,
Mr.
please.
Bojangles,
Thank
sir.
You,
You
sir.
will respect Mr. Bojangles.
Call from
Mr. Bojangles.
Mr. Bojangles, I had to, as soon as I saw you call in, sir, I knew it was you, and you have the floor.
Heard you doing a Christmas episode. Not allowed. Fuck Jesus. That's what Satan said.
You were the one who suggested it in that memo.
What memo? Never wrote anything. Don't know how to write, asshole.
Is this a joke? Did Cerberus send me another email on your behalf? God damn it.
Who the fuck is Cerberus?
Your dog,
I
your
thought I put that
three-headed,
bitch down.
your three-headed dog, man. The hound of hell. God damn it.
Oh. I abused her, hoping she died. Beat the fuck out of her with a stick. Guess it didn't happen.
I had no idea it was a she. I mean, are all 3 of them she, or is the
Had
leader?
their dicks converted.
had urethra problems. Dicks got chopped off, turned into pussy holes.
Dear God. But the anuses are working overtime because I stepped in a dump the other day that you unfortunately did not clean up, man. That is not okay.
Bet you wish you had a dick that you could fuck the dog, huh?
I wish I could fuck anything right now, man. I'm just trying to live vicariously through these hedonists.
Well, Christmas episode's not allowed, so you're going to have to crank it down.
I can't crank it down, man. I'm on the hook for another hour and 10 minutes, man. I'm trying to earn you some coin.
Then what you need to do is make a Krampus episode real quick and fast, because Satan's pissed. He's real fucking angry at you.
Dear God. Oh, geez. Just the hair on the back of my neck. Seriously, can you come back to me? Come back to me.
You think this is a fucking game?
Oh, dear God. I really want to crank you down. I know that it's unfortunately not okay to crank you down.
I ripped off your head and shit down your neck, you little
I'm sure you would.
fucking asshole.
Yes, I am an asshole.
Put myself on the line to get you a show. You tell me, you come over, and you make a goddamn Christmas show.
Look, I
have to put Satan back on the fucking cross myself? Because I'll do it. God, Jesus, I mean, not Satan. You got me all confused.
I have no idea what to make of that, but, theology was never a strong subject for me.
Why is there a man in a bowl of cum on the screen?
That's a bowl of eggnog, man. That's eggnog. Hello?
What are you drinking cum?
No, it's custardy, man. It's eggnog. It's eggnog, man. Take a look. It's consistent.
Do you want to drink cum?
I have no desire to drink cum, man. Listen, I've been meaning to speak.
Change it from being a Christmas episode.
Dear God.
Or all you're gonna drink is real cum.
Okay. What's my safe word? I'm trying. I need some. This is unmanageable, man. I cannot work in these conditions. And yet I have nowhere else to go. I have to spend an eternity in purgatory, and with Mr. Bojangles as my boss, and that is unfortunate. I'm gonna have to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. This is just a little bit much. I'm going to have to take a quick moment. Let's take a quick break from our sponsor. Where the hell is Mexican Squirt when you need it, man? Where the hell is Mexican Squirt when you need it? I had everything all lined up. I needed to take a little break, and indeed, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Burt Byrd will return momentarily. He's going to collect himself. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hedonism Hotline. We're going to replay the donation from Caesar because we're trying to make sense of it. And,
I'm about to come.
Nutrienti basera mabos stolidums to pre-bitch. Ego tena cabo et face fucte.
Wow.
Sicut ego comilis predonibus feci.
Jesus.
Eripium intestina tua, etu terrii ad laqueum.
Well, Burt Byrd didn't like the way any of that sounded. He's not about to translate it for you. He's not about to... No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And we're just going to move along, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to move along. And with every... Burt Byrd does not like eggs. Burt Byrd has never liked eggs. He didn't eat an egg until he was the age of 21. And no, he is not about to disclose his age, the age at which he passed into purgatory to exist forevermore in, some sort of eternal state. But he never ate an egg till he was 21. And then he ate an egg only because someone fooled him and hid it in a sandwich. That was uncool. So eggnog is not Burt Byrd's favorite beverage, and he's not looking forward to drinking it. We've got a call.
Call from. To accept, press 1.
I think I'm losing my shit right now.
Hello, welcome.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what... hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Jesus Christ. What's going on, man? Why are you...
Hi, Bert.
Hi. What is going on with you?
I need help, man. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know what's going on in my life, man. I have no fucking idea. Holy shit, bro. Oh, my God.
Tell me, what's going on? Give me some
Lord.
context, man. How can I help you?
From what Sonny told you, you know the blue balls, the molester with blue balls, the queer, you know that guy?
Matthew Warren Martino? You mean
yes, him.
Yes.
I'm the guy who stopped him. I'm the one who summoned his homosexual god from like hell or some shit. It's been a good thing, but I see fucking demons, Burt. I see demons, man. I'm scared. I have PTS nightmares, man. I'm fucking.
Okay.
I'm freaking out, man.
Hold on,
man. I
man.
can't go to sleep properly.
Hold on,
I
man.
can't sleep properly.
Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and listen to me, man. You need to sack the fuck up. You need to sack the fuck up, man, like you have a pear, rub a little dirt on it, and carry forth, man. You need to take a deep breath, lead with your dick, as Cletus has always advocated, and you need to pretend like nothing's wrong, man. Because everyone out here, everyone out walking the earth, man, everyone out walking the earth basically feels as though they are stepping off a cliff, man. They're stepping off a cliff because all of them have no belief in themselves. They're all pretenders, man. They're all pretenders. You just need to join join the pretenders, man. That's the secret to success. Act like you've got it.
You're right.
Yeah, fake it till you make it, man. Except in the case of an orgasm. Fake it until you make it.
You're right.
Listen. What else is there, man?
I wish I did, but
Look, I hate to, I hate to see you so worked up, man. I hate to see you so worked up. It agitates me, man. It gives me the agita. How can I assist you, man?
Also, I miss my big titty golf GF. She fucking left me for a guy named Troy. She left me for a guy named Troy who looks like goddamn Peter Griffin. She left me for Finn. She left me for fucking Peter.
Wow.
I don't know what to do anymore.
That's humiliating.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe you should feel ashamed, man. Maybe you should feel ashamed because you're willing to take that L. Should you be willing to take that L, or should you not? Or should you not be shooting on yourself? That's a hypothetical question. That's a rhetorical question. The answer is no, you should never shoot on yourself. And by never, I mean you must never shoot on yourself, sir. And you need to You need to go find these titties, man. You need to go find these titties, and you need to grasp onto them, and you need to explain to this woman. You need to mansplain to this woman how she is aired. How she is aired, and if necessary, man, if necessary, you need to, I don't know what you need to do to this Troy. What can you do to this Troy, man? Can you, is there some sort of, malfeasance that you can undertake? Can you, what? Can you put something in his cheesecake, man, for instance? Can you, oh, maybe you, I'm just trying to think here. Anything that won't land you in hell.
Well,
what?
I do have cyanide.
No.
Cyanide with me. I was
Let's
thinking
look in
about,
the whole.
taking his pies.
No, we're in terms of spiritualism, we're looking for anything legal, anything that's not going to imperil your soul, sir, because you don't want your soul to be imperiled. I mean, I've already not asked you to be a hedonist. If I had asked you to be inducted into the hedonist club, your soul would belong to Mr. Bojangles, which no one really understands or knows because I really only offered it as an asterisk. But ladies and gentlemen, if you are inducted into the hedonist club, you are possessed. Therefore, your soul belongs to Mr. Bojangles, and I can't stress enough how terribly perilous that is, and forget I said anything at all. Yes, you may.
You think I can get Troy to be with Mr. Bojangles? That way I can have my girl back?
Yes.
You think?
I like that idea very much. If you can have Troy, have Troy give a call in. Have Troy give a call in and say he wants nothing more than to become a hedonist, and we'll induct him, and thereafter he'll belong to Mr. Bojangles. All he'll need is an unfortunate incident to send him to purgatory, where he belongs to Mr. Bojangles and is likely headed to hell. That's all. That's the best I could do.
Yes.
That's the best I can do. Listen, most likely.
If it doesn't go out, if it doesn't work out, I will. I will make him sign his death warrant.
Most likely it won't.
Sign his death warrant, man.
Most likely the titties will. Most likely them titties are gonna find another dick
I'm on
upon
my
which.
limit 99X.
Well, sir, go get you some. Go get you some and be a good hedonist today. Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call.
Bert. I appreciate it.
You are appreciated.
No worries. Thank you.
We applaud you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a donation.
Hey Bert, please be nice to my friend Nova. He is a bit sped sometimes, but he saved my life. Also, I'm building up semen intake so I can bust the fattest nut on the next stream.
Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Listen, edging is your ticket to becoming the supreme lover that we all know you can be. That all those hood rats and whoosies and milfs and cougars and all those all that coos, man. So all that coos can really appreciate who you are, man, so that they can come heavily, have vaginal contractions all over that dick. Because after all, and if I'm speaking to a woman, may you have, to any women or others, may you have vaginal contractions that are convulsive and almost haphazard. That you might be assaulted by these vaginal contractions and appreciate them for what they are.
All from
Joy.
We didn't catch your name, man. What is your name?
Joy.
Julie?
Joy.
Okay, Julie. What's going on, Julie? If that's your name, man? I assume that's your name.
Nova gave me the number.
Who gave you the number?
Nova.
A noob? A noob gave you the number?
Nova.
Oh, Nova. Nova, I just spoke with Nova. Tell me, man. Tell me in your incredibly curt and concise manner of speaking, which sounds chromosomally challenged or somehow inspired. Please tell me what it is you're calling for. I can't drink that.
He said that you would make me happy.
Do you want to be inducted into the Hedonist Club, man?
Will it make me happy?
Yes, it will make you very, very happy. Very happy. And Mr. Bojangles will be incredibly happy and felicitous to receive your membership. I need you to repeat after me, sir. Can you repeat after me? Have you ever played the game telephone? You're calling on a telephone. I assume you have.
Yeah.
Simple repetition, man. Okay, let's go, man. Let's go. Okay, cocaine, meth, and ecstasy.
Cocaine, meth, and ecstasy.
Good, good. Sodomy, polygamy.
God of the polygamy.
I'm always coming heavily.
I'm always coming heavily.
A hedonist life's for me.
He don't this lies for me.
A hedonist life's for me.
I don't need lies for me.
A hedonist life's for me.
He don't need lies for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the club, Julie. Welcome to the hedonists. You are an official hedonist, the third of which has been inducted by the Ghost of Burt Byrd. Your soul thereafter for the rest of eternity belongs to Mr. Bojangles. Prepare to be anally raped, assaulted at every opportunity. When he ever catches a whiff of you, he's probably going to whip his dick out and proceed to penetrate you, man. Have a wonderful day. Happy trails on the pleasure trail. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, another one bites another one added to the flock. I only hope this really helps my cause a little bit, you know. I mean, I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to do right by Mr. Bojangles, and I can only do so much. And I'm going to... That just looks awful. I know it's spiked with bourbon. I know it's spiked with brandy and rum. It said any of them. I figured I'd add all of them. But I still can't get over the fact that its consistency is similar to a little something called Poya. Piss out your ass. It's a little bit of a... Well, it's not quite viscous, but it's substantial. And we've got another call coming in. Ladies and gentlemen.
Benny!
To accept.
Benny! What's going on, man?
The flag is too good, man! The flag is too good!
No, dear God, man. I warned you.
It's hitting me right now!
Are you naked?
Yes, I am.
Good. I was going to say...
I'm in the middle of a road.
Oh, good. I was going to say, if you weren't, you need to run through traffic, man, and try to get hit. Try to get hit by one of those passing vehicles, because it'll put you out of your goddamn misery, man. I swear to God, you must be miserable right now, right?
No, I'm fucking high as shit, man.
I imagine you were. I imagine you would be. I mean... I can't even imagine how high you are, man. I can't even imagine how high you are. And...
I'm fucking on the moon, man. Oh, shit.
Okay, well, this too shall pass, man. This too shall pass, and the future looks dark, man. You better wear shades. or whatever the analogy goes. However it goes, man. You better check yourself into a hospital quick.
There's bugs inside of me. Oh.
What?
There's bugs inside of me, Bert. Oh. Get out of me! Get out of me!
That was incredibly. We've got another call. That rattled my cage a little bit. I can't lie.
Burt, you little bastard! It's Cletus. Answer the.
Cletus, I'm so sorry. I meant to call you back, man. Things get so busy over here.
It's okay. I had to hang up my phone there. Burt, listen. That bitch is back. I've been hiding in the closet trying to get back a hold of you. My signal's really bad.
Yeah. Oh, I am.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, God, what was that?
What is it?
Did you hear that clinking?
Oh, no, dear God, man. That sounds like a cast iron skillet.
That sounds like a cast iron skillet. Oh, God, I feel it.
What are you going to do? Do you have a bike helmet?
Do you got a piece of paper and a pen? Do you got a piece of paper and a pen, Burt?
I can grab...
I need you to take down my last will and testament, man.
Oh, dear God. Okay.
These bills have got me fucked up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive
quickly, man. Quickly. Hold on. I've got Charlie, the angel of music.
Piece of paper.
Hold on, man. I've got a little demon troll here.
Okay.
Pencil and a piece of paper, man. For the love of God, this is serious. I'm trying to be more quiet.
Yeah,
so
come on, you little bastard. Listen, I'm trying to give you.
Tell me. Okay. Proceed, man. Proceed.
Fuck that little demon imp.
Okay.
Listen to me. You got the paper?
Yes.
Cletus.
Is that a C-L-E-T? Wait.
C-L-E-T-U-U-S.
Oh,
there's two U's. I don't think my parents were very smart.
And your sobriquet, your last name?
Yeah, but it's Smith. Let's just go with Smith.
And your middle name?
F. Cletus F. Smith.
Oh, it's just a letter. And your social security number? And your social security number? And I need your date of birth.
Okay. It was 5/8/1919. I'm old. Shut up.
Mother's maiden name?
Social security number.
Yes.
My social security number is 418690690.
And your mother's maiden name?
She was Smith.
Smith.
It's a long story.
And your porn name? And your porn name? Also, your porn name? Your porn name, man. It's your first pet with your mother's maiden name. Your first pet and your mother's maiden name, man. God damn it.
That'd be Angel Stone.
Angel Stone. And your Broadway name.
That's actually a pretty good porn name now that I think about it.
Okay, that's beside the point, man. We're on to your Broadway name, man.
Listen.
Your Broadway name is your middle name plus your first street. Your middle name plus your first street. This is me. This is not me. This is the form. This is the form, man.
Okay, F. Stone. Now listen to me, jackass. Oh, God. Oh, God.
What was that?
That was Abigail. Shut up. Listen.
Cletus S. Smith.
Cletus S. Smith, am betrothing all of my possessions to my dead body. This fucking cunt gets nothing. I've encouraged my family to burn our house to the ground the moment my body is covered. Okay? Did you get all that?
I got it. I've got it, man. Period.
Oh,
Period?
God.
Or is there...
God. Oh, God. I see light. I see light. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Dear God.
Oh, God. You dirty bitch.
Oh,
God. Damn it.
Who is this nasty bitch?
Abigail. Abigail. That was terrifying. We heard the demon's name. We heard the demon's voice. Abigail, I will see you in hell someday. For sure. You're a straight savage. Interestingly enough, I wonder how you are in this sack. We'll have to save that question for another time. I doubt if Cletus can answer it anymore. He's probably turned 10 toes up by now. We've got a donation.
121.88.46.16.
Is that a Dewey Decimal System number? What is that? What the hell is that, man? Is that some sort of index? I don't understand what the hell that means, Caesar. You've got me, man. You've got me, and I can't tell you I really know what you're talking about. I can't really say that I know exactly whatever it is you're talking about. I've got no fucking clue, man. I've got no fucking clue. In any case, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed from Mr. Bojangles via my beeper that Mexican Squirt executives are very unhappy with my attempt earlier, or my mishandled attempt to somehow display their commercial, which, you know, we were so happy about just a little bit ago, and just trying to get along with the show, man. I'm just trying to get on with the show. Okay, fine. I will get the. I will. Shut the hell up, man.
All from
Llama.
Buenos dias, Llama. ¿Cómo estás?
I am okay, actually.
What's happening, man? What's going on?
So, without saying too much, I did some stuff, and I'm probably going to be in purgatory very, very soon.
That's unfortunate. This is not the kind of place to
wondering.
hang around, man. This is, you know, I mean, even though it's like midway between heaven and hell, it's just really not for kids. I assume you're a kid, man. I assume you're between the ages of 18 and 24, because all of my audience is between the ages of 18 and 24.
Yeah, definitely. I was just wondering, like, what are the restrictions in purgatory? Like, what can't you do? Like,
You can't piss, shit, have sex. You can drink and eat all you want, ingest any substance you want. You can get, even though you have no anus, you can't go poopy. No, thank you, Imp. But Mr. Bojangles will certainly, he will create an anus for you and penetrate that and sodomize the hell out of you. Purgatory, but otherwise, you know, you're free to do as, there's an Arby's here, there's a Jack in the Box, of which I am no longer allowed because they claim there was some scatological play that went on there, and I frankly think it's just a bunch of fake news, but yeah, they banned me for life. So that's pretty much it, man. Why do you think you're coming here? Are you about to die? Because that would be unfortunate.
well, I kind of, like, was on the wrong side of town. You know, I was getting robbed. I pulled out a miniature gun, shot the guy, and then turns out he was a part of a gang. And, you know...
What was this, the Flocka? This was not the Flocka cartel, was it?
For the Flocka cartel, honestly, they did have a logo on their fucking shirt. It did have an F on it. I'm not sure if that means it's the Flocka cartel, but I've been getting chased.
You've been getting chased, man. You've been getting chased, and not by the coups, which is, you know, when we get chased, I mean, if it's the coups, we'll get chased by the coups, man. We'll allow the coups to chase us. But when it's a rival cartel out for blood, no, unless you want to come to purgatory, man. I can keep the bed warm, Llama. I've never glimpsed that ass. I assume it's a good ass, but you know, I could keep the bed warm. I'm not really into you know, the whole patty cake with others that also had dicks at one time. I'm just not into it, man. But that's neither here nor there. We can tell each other secrets all night, man. We can talk about anything you want, man. Anything you want. You seem like a very interesting individual, and as a result, I would like to ask you tonight. I did not induct you into the Hedonist Club, did I?
Induct into the Hedonist Club? No.
You have not been inducted because you had something better to tell me last week than be inducted. Fair enough. I've got something better this week than to induct you, and therefore, Llama, it's very sad, but I'm going to be cranking you down. That was brutal. That was cold and heartless, but Burt Byrd is a savage, ladies and gentlemen. He's a savage of the most supremium kind. And by supremium, I mean supremely premium, which is the only way to be. Supremely premium. Burt Byrd. You heard it here first. On the Hedonism Hotline. Now, if I could only share this goddamn fucking Mexican squirt commercial, of which I've invested hours of my life, it just doesn't seem to want to play, and therefore we're not going to coerce it to play. We're not. No. If this is a child that wants no such part of this activity, then we will just pay it no heed. I try to play it and nothing. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. I've had about one sip of this noxious stuff. But I wanted to go over tonight the different phases of the eggnog sort of ritual. You know, folks get drunk off this stuff. And as a result, they experience decreased motor skills, they're more uninhibited, sexual appetite increases, slurred speech, blurry vision, they tend to just make poor judgments. So, let's talk about the 6 phases of the eggnog drunk, ladies and gentlemen. As such, or in following, I will take a drink of this very creamy concoction. It's very boozy also, and makes me want to vomit, but such is life. Merry XXX-Mas. Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me. Oh, that's god-awful, man. That's god-awful. Why anyone drinks this shit. Why anyone drinks this stuff is beyond me. Phase 1. We have the initial buzz. The initial buzz off of spiked eggnog is fantastic. You feel straight up loosey-goosey, and then the sleepiness creeps in, and you're not sure if you drank eggnog or took 4 Benadryl, and you're sweating like 2 rats screwing in a wool sock.
It tastes like spoiled milk.
It tastes like spoiled... Thank you, Imp. Our Imp has spoken, and we've got a call that's... Once again, we're being interrupted.
Abigail Smith.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
I'm not sure. Well, this is a call from Alabama. Are you that black widow?
Who are you to assume my skin color? Who the fuck are you?
No, I was speaking more in terms of your aura, your energy, man. Your energy is just vacuous and black. It's very dark. I'm afraid of you, to be perfectly honest. There are demons.
Well, maybe you should be. What the hell are you taking messages from my soon-to-be dead man from, huh?
There are demons in hell of which I am...
I catch him fucking screwing my sister, and then he wants to hide from me. Then he wants to pretend he didn't do nothing wrong.
Speaking of your sister, are we talking about... What kind of coups are we... Is this premium coups? I mean, is this... What is...
Considering she's been knocked up, yeah... I got proof. We get a DNA test and all that. Yeah.
Wait, she's currently knocked up?
Yeah.
She's currently pregnant with...
Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly. But, I'll kill it if I have to.
No.
He ain't going to be having no more kids. He's done. His family line is over.
Wait a minute. What have you done with the other kids?
What other kids?
Has he no other children?
Not with me. Do you know of other children? Where? With who?
No. I know no such. I know not of his paid.
Well, he was telling you a lot, so you must know much more than you're saying.
No. As far as I know, Cletus has no other children with any other woman. His heart belongs to you. That little tryst with your sister was a complete mistake.
Put his heart in a jar. It's going to stay in my possession for quite a while.
What have you done with him?
Yeah.
What have you done with Cletus?
Nothing he didn't deserve.
What are you doing?
Cletus!
You're making it worse.
Oh my God.
Cletus, you really need to shut up.
Cletus,
That hole's getting deeper for you.
are you digging this hole currently?
I can probably add about 3 more feet to it. I had it pre-dug. Every time he keeps breathing, I dig it just a little bit deeper.
Sure, you're gonna need to add a few feet because of his dick. You know, if his dick is erect, it adds a few feet. This is Cletus we're talking about.
To be entirely honest, for how short it is, I'm amazed he knocked her up at all.
Wait a
She's
minute.
pretty wide and well
I was under
pounded.
the impression this man's girth and length were legendary. He does push-ups with his boner.
No, that was his father.
Dear God.
Trust
man.
me, that's what I got back from. I wanted to see if, little dickitis ran in his family. Apparently, big dickitis skips 2 generations. His brother ain't got no dick either.
Is everything I've been told in my life a lie? Am I to believe that everything I believe in is meaningless?
That's kind of what I've come to expect. Hell, I thought having a man with a tiny penis, he wouldn't wander around so much. But no. He'll find any big mouth Billy Bass and stick it in.
I lived vicariously through that man's dick. I lived vicariously through that man's little dick, and I believed it was gargantuan. He misled me. Cletus, if you can hear me.
You think too.
Cletus, man, you ain't gotta lie to kick it, Cletus. You ain't gotta lie to kick it.
So what exactly, what kind of information was he giving you?
Listen.
What was it?
Listen, you're gonna give me bad
Does
dreams,
he like
man.
to tickle your booty hole in a romantic way?
Absolutely not.
Does he swing that way too?
Dear God, man, this is absolutely downright too personal. This line of questioning is too personal, even for Burt Byrd, and besides.
I'm just asking if my husband tickles your butthole romantically or not. It's a yes or no question.
No, I have no butthole.
Well, that must be very difficult for you.
Thank you for understanding. That's the first time anyone's really understood.
So do you tickle his butthole? Since you don't have one, do you tickle his?
I mean, as a good
Are
hedonist.
you his sugar daddy?
As a good hedonist,
Are
I
you
would.
the one that bought him that big truck of his?
No, absolutely not. He's got a sugar daddy too. I mean, are you telling me this goes even deeper?
I figured if he wasn't tickling buttholes, he was having his tickled.
This is too much, ladies and gentlemen. We had to crank that call down. She is slandering a goddamn legend here. This is a goddamn legend, man. His words were like direct from God. We said it last stream. I asked if he had a direct line to God, because when he speaks, it's as if the words of God are coming from his lips. But I don't really know anymore. I don't know what to believe, ladies and gentlemen. I know not what to believe, goddammit. God damn it. We've got a call from unknown.
Call from.
Well, we've
To accept, press 1.
I'm sorry,
To send
Llama,
a
we're
voicemail, press 2.
we're gonna have to send it to voicemail. We've got a call
At any
from
time,
from the
Call
UK.
from.
Sonny.
Sonny, tell me what's going
Hello,
on,
mate.
man.
How's it going, mate?
It's going. It's actually just not really well. It's not going well. But what's going on with you? How is it?
I'm not too bad. I'm slowly building up like semen intake for the next stream. Seems to be working. Still haven't ejaculated in a couple of days though.
Okay. Sounds like we're on the right track. How can I help you, man? What's
Very
going?
traumatic for you, Barry.
Come again?
It seems like it's been very traumatic for you today. I mean, Cletus, I just want to start off. That Abigail, we call her kind sweaty, sketty girls. You know, that's what we call them over in the UK.
Sweaty, sketty?
Yeah, sketty girls. Sket means slut in UK slang, but
Okay.
we'll move past that. But I just want to start a hashtag for Cletus. Can we get hashtag dicks out for Cletus in the chat, please?
Hashtag dicks out for Cletus. Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. Absolutely. Ladies and
Thank
gentlemen,
you. I just want to spread positivity.
Dick's out for Cletus, ladies and gentlemen. Dick's out for Cletus. And
Yes, he goes. Get me.
I'll be the first. Oh, Sketty. Sketty indeed. I used to call spaghetti that, but dear God, I've got a comment from Zane Hayes that says Burt is harder at cranking it down than Lenny. Zane!
Damn, Burt.
Zane, I thought you were my brother, man. Look, Lenny is a legendary in terms of his crank abilities, man. His elbow, his tricep, his forearm, they're all legendary. But listen, Sonny, it's the 16th, man. How are we looking for next Wednesday? Mr. Bojangles has already filled out your employment eligibility.
Yeah.
You've got to read the employee handbook, however. The employee handbook. Now listen, that waiver that you sign at the end, man, that's serious business, man. You need to read that fine print.
I know. Mate, it's already started happening. I go to sleep, and you know, like when you get sleep paralysis and that, you get like your sleep paralysis demons. Mr. Bojangles is my sleep paralysis demon. Sometimes I wake up and I just feel like I can't move, but he's just gobbling up my glizzy, bro.
Oh dear God.
To put it in other terms.
Sure.
Like the harassment has already begun, but I'm excited. I am going to bust the fattest nut in the name of hedonism on Wednesday, my friend.
Listen, most importantly, how hard is your dick? At all?
Right now it's kind of flaccid, I'm not going to lie. I have been edging for a bit. Like I said, I'm building up semen intake for Wednesday.
Listen, man, we just need to get you in here and get that dick hard. We need to get that dick hard by any means necessary.
Mate, if it's possible to overdose on Viagra, I do that shit. I snort that shit. I do not care. I'll do whatever it takes.
That's the attitude we need. And listen, man, this is not to be underestimated at all. The longer your dick is flaccid, the more it's going to freeze into a flaccid state, man. It's going to freeze into a flaccid state. You need to get that dick working and working overtime. You need to get back to your savage ways, man. I mean, are you still sweating that coos, that work cess thing, man? That coworker?
Not anymore. Now that I've got a new job, and Mr. Bojangles is on my shit all the time, I'm not really bothered about that anymore.
Well, listen, man, there's an angel I've got there's actually an angel we work with, Charlie. She's the angel of Muzak. And let me tell you, is she a dime piece, man? Is she a dime piece? I mean, we're talking about an 11 on a scale of 10. You know, I mean...
Can you set me a number?
I'm actually working an angle myself. And not having genitalia, it makes it a little more difficult than otherwise expected, but... how about we table that conversation until next time, and I can let you know if that's something I'm willing to do.
All right, bro. Because there's one thing I really want to do, and if you want to get on it, you can. What I'm saying is we spit roast her and have an arm wrestle on the back. Whoever wins nuts first.
I think if we spit roasted an angel, we'd be going directly to hell. I think we would be going to the basement of hell, man. I'm not so sure I want to spit roast an angel.
Oh, well. It's up to you, my friend.
I've got to love the way you're thinking, though. Your mind is in the right place, man. Your mind is in the right place, the gutter, but with the wrong individual. Because, let me tell you, some of these angels, man, you do not want to cross. And Sonny, with that, I'm afraid I have to go. I've got another call coming in.
All right, bro.
But I will be educating you a little bit further, and I will be reaching out to you with any more employment verification.
All right, bro. Thank you.
Very good, Sonny. Have a wonderful evening.
Have a good one,
Call from.
There's Cletus.
To accept, press 1. To send.
Can you hear me?
Cletus.
Can you hear me?
Burt Byrd. Thank God. That dumb bitch dropped my phone whenever she went outside to start working out for anger on my brand new truck. I just took out loans on. That dumb whore just destroyed my fucking escape plan. And listen, you don't lie to her. You don't believe her lies. If she's breathing, she's lying. Mm-hmm. My dick is stupendous. okay? They can write ballads about it, but it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. That's her problem. Do you see my problem?
I see your problem. She's got the big pussy syndrome, man. It's like a banana down
like
Broadway.
Meaty, like she could flex.
Banana down Broadway. I've known it. I've known it, man. I mean, you know, you need a what? The itty bitty titty committee was not an option for you. I mean, that's the girl with the tight little kitty, right?
No, I actually found a big titty goth girl in the South. Do you know how rare that is? That's like finding a world made of diamonds. And the one perfect diamond in that diamond.
And Abigail is that goth girl?
She is that goth girl with big titties. I mean, whenever we were younger, she'd throw on that choker, then I would choke her. It was a beautiful thing, man. I actually was happy. I had peace.
Is there
but,
any...
you know, I thought I married the one who wasn't crazy. Ha, 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 ha. Apparently, I was wrong.
You were very wrong. Is there any chance for makeup sex?
I was very wrong.
Is there any chance for makeup sex, man? Can you lay the pipe one more time? I mean,
well, I normally wake up with her riding on me, so I mean that's a plus. Because you know, with all the head trauma, I can't really control it per se. And like I said, my dick is stupendous. Okay.
Yes.
I mean, how many guys can do a cock push-up? That's not easy.
Next to none.
The wrong way, it hurts.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I mean, I imagine your dick has biceps, or a bicep.
Like a little bit, like at the base, like
and
I
a
can
tricep.
flex it. I call it the one-eyed wink.
Does it have an elbow as well?
Not really per se. Like I'm a healthy 10. I'm realistic.
Huh. You've got a... That's interesting. I didn't know that there could be...
Oh, God, that dirty bitch just set my fucking truck on fire. At least the small favor I got in this world is it's a full tank of gas. But yeah, keep on standing by, Gloat, you dirty whore.
Cletus, man.
Oh, God!
Oh, dear God, man. Why do you have to just drop off like that and give us the play-by-play? Okay, we've got a voicemail.
I propose a toast to even nothing. Enjoy your Dota.
I've got no idea what that means, man. You speak garbled English, no one will understand you. You can leave voicemails all you want. Oh, we've got a voicemail from... Looks like it's... unknown.
Llama.
Yes, man. What's happening, Llama?
Hey, sir. Happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays, Llama. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, muy bien. Hey, listen. So I got a bit of a story to tell you, all right?
Okay. We're all for stories.
All right. Let's go. I didn't know how long I spent in her room. I felt numb for what seemed to be an eternity. I just saw Sayori hang there for, God, I don't know how long. Eventually, I began to feel something. I looked at Sayori's pajamas. Her shirt was slightly unbuttoned at the top. I remembered how I had to button her top. Her cute little giggles as I struggled with her top. My fingers pretty much tickling her shirt. Then there was her smile as I adjusted her buttons. It means my boobs got bigger again. I felt a slight throb in my groin. Was I getting hard? I looked down and noticed my penis beginning to rise. I looked back to Sayori. Her shirt was pulling on the right side, showing me her bare shoulder. As my eyes gazed down, I noticed a slight bump on her chest. Immediately, I thought about what she had said when I adjusted her top that day. While I have some regret in accepting her feelings, there was an even bigger regret of not being able to say yes sooner, not being able to love her sooner. It was too late. Or perhaps it isn't. No, what am I thinking? This is my childhood friend. I shouldn't have thought about making love to her corpse. But the more I looked at her, the more that thought grew. I'm not sure what took over. Whether it was her sad face seemingly scolding me for letting her depression get to a point where she took her own life, or whether it was the way her shorts clung onto her waist, outlining what appeared to be her vulva, while showing off her long legs and dangling feet. I decided to toy with the thought, just enough
to button her top. She probably would have liked that. I got onto her bed to get a boost and put my hands over her shirt. I adjusted the collar and buttoned it. My head bobbed closer to get a better look. I ended up staring down her chest where I saw her bare breast. I froze. I just began to stare at it. It was a small bump compared to Yuri or Monica's breast, but definitely not bigger than Natsuki's. I felt myself dive forward towards her, my feet slipping on the edge of the bed. Shit! I grabbed onto her to break my fall. Her arms would move my momentum, swung up and hit me on the back. For a brief moment, I remember that hug she gave me yesterday, as if she came to life and held me. Then I fell. Trash! I got up and noticed I was on top of Sayori's body, the rope connected to her neck, now pulled off from the ceiling. She still kept that sad look. I imagined what would happen if I fell on top of Natsuki. She'd call me an idiot and hit me. Sayori might not have been like that rude, but I doubt she'd like the whole falling on top of her thing, even if she was in love with me.
Are you talking about a corpse, man?
Oh, most definitely, sir.
Llama, this sort of thing, necrophilia, I'm cranking you down, man. That is absolutely perverse. That is disgusting, man. Necrophilia is not really some exercise that we care to practice. Necrophilia, you could, I mean, God damn it, that's the body's decomposing, man. That's decomposition. That's nowhere to stick your penis. Anywhere there could be maggots is nowhere for your dick. Okay, that's a rule to live by. If there are maggots present, keep your dick out of it. Okay, I mean, let's have sex with pulses, with things with pulses, and everything will be much rosier. We've got a voicemail.
Hi, Bird.
Wait a minute, that's Llama again, man. We've got another call.
Call from.
That isn't me, Bird. Hello, that isn't me. That is not me, Bird. That is.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
It's another call from Alabama. We're just going to... Alabama
Call
is...
from Sister Maria. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello, sister.
Hello. I've got a question.
Anything. Any question for you, Maria?
I've been a member of the...
Wait a minute, you're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you calling from Alabama? Are you calling from Alabama?
From the Monastery of Virtue.
The Monastery of Virtue.
Yes.
Is that in Alabama?
I've been a nun since I was 16. It's near Dothan.
That's great. I mean, are you going to pray on my behalf? Am I to get prayers from you? Perhaps for my ascension into heaven? Is that why you're calling?
No, I know you're a hedonist, and well, I've been a nun since I was 16. It was a very early decision in my life, and I'm just very curious because I have a sudden, uncontrollable hankering for really, really big dick, and I'm curious if it's worth it. Is it really worth it?
I've never taken one. I've never taken one. I have never taken one. But if you were someone I was trying to bed down, if you were a woman I was trying to bed down, then hell yes, I would say it's worth it. Listen, is there a potentially lucky hedonist that might be able to deposit his organ into you?
I don't know. I've definitely been thinking about it. But I'm trying to be a good girl, but it's just eating me up. I've never had it, and I don't want to die without having it.
It sounds like you are the opposite of being eaten up. It sounds like you need to be eaten up. It sounds like someone needs to snack on the box. But I cannot.
Is that fun?
Look, I can't really help you. I can't really, and you know, look, I really don't know what to say to you, Sister Maria. I mean,
well, I'm not looking for another woman. I'm looking for, an actual man, one that's, hung very, very much like Like a Clydesdale? I mean, if I'm gonna do it, I might as well really go big.
Sure, sure. Why don't you find an actual Clydesdale? Don't
Where
you
do
think
they
don't
have
you think the
them?
Lord our Father would look kindly upon you having sex with a horse? What's wrong with that?
Well,
If that's really what you want, if you want
Okay.
the girth and the length, then sister, you know what to ask for. You know you want a thoroughbred. Go for the thoroughbred, man. Besides, the animal can't really have any words of objection. I mean, you could really have your way with him. But aside from the fact that horses do not lay down, you're going to have to take it sort of on your knees from behind.
well, I am used to working on my knees in the convent. We scrub with our hands, everything.
Have you ever taken
Well,
a
I'm very
dick
good
before?
with my
Sister,
hands.
sister, I've got to know, have you ever taken a dick?
No, but I've thought about it plenty.
Listen, your
I'm beginning
catechism,
to think
your
it's at
catechism
least
has not
worth a
prepared you
try.
for a horse, for a Clydesdale dick. Your catechism has not prepared you for this penetration, woman. There's gonna be ripping and tearing. It's not gonna be pretty.
Well, how best to prepare? Should I pray?
I think you need to. I'm not quite sure. I think you should pray and pray heavily. But then, are you actually going to carry?
Very hard about it.
You're gonna have to flex that. You're gonna have to flex that cooch. You're gonna have to do some stretching, and you're gonna have to do some calisthenics. Get warmed up. You really don't want to. You really don't want to be, just off the bench when this Clydesdale, basically injects you with
Well, there's
the hot beef.
a 12-inch crucifix in my room. I guess I could practice with that, but I'm gonna have to ask for forgiveness right after.
Well, Uncle Bert will forgive you. Honey, you know where you can ask for forgiveness and where you will receive it. But only God can judge you, and God is to whom you are betrothed. And I imagine God would not look kindly on his wife being a stone-cold slut and cucking him out. Therefore, I suggest that you get cranked and that, we don't speak anymore about, betraying the Almighty Father, because that never ends well. That never ends well. When you go against the man in charge, well, your ass is grass. You got 10 toes facing up to the sky. Pushing up daisies, as it were. Ladies and gentlemen, you lose your life and then you get sent to hell. That is exactly what Burt Byrd is not looking forward to. Getting sent to hell. He'd much rather get sent to heaven. Therefore, he asks you this week to pray for his behalf. To pray for his behalf, as he has done a godforsaken stream, that has to do with eggnog, which he absolutely detests. He appalls eggnog, and yet he drinks it. It has the consistency of phlegm, but he drinks it all the same. Phase 2 of the eggnog buzz. If you have thoroughly enjoyed yourself, as you should, and you've drank more than you should, you will definitely vomit your organs right out of your body. This will be no regular vomit. This amount of sugar and dairy creates a fire hose of energy deep within your core that releases said vomit with so much force that you think your skeleton is going to come out with it. Now, phase 3 is no better. Despite vomiting, this amount of dairy, eggs, sugar, and liquor will have your stomach sounding like a Kiss concert or some other discordant festival. You won't know if you're about to shit yourself in front of your family or just puke all over your mom's new tablecloth. And what's going on in reality is that your insides are working overtime to keep you alive, because trying to get through. We've got another call from
Matthew Warren Martino.
What do you have to say, you blue ball rapist?
But here, she gave no response, and she never will. I trembled. Do I really want to do this? I saw her mouth, her jaw slightly ajar. Leaving her mouth open just a tad, I saw her soft lips. We were barely a couple for a day. I never got the chance to really love her. No, this is my only chance to really love her. I wondered if she often fantasized about her first kiss. God, how I wish she was at least conscious to know that I'd fulfill it. My lips touched hers. As they connected, I felt her skin slightly cold. I shivered, yet I kept my lips locked on hers. My body relaxed as my hand reached hers. Her fingers felt slightly wet. I looked at them and noticed the blood. Where did the blood come from? A quick look and I saw the possible cause. Around the neck were red marks. They weren't bruises caused by the rope, rather scratch marks. My body tensed up a bit. She tried to hang herself, but tried to back out after the point of no return. That's why her shirt was loose. She struggled to live. Had I got to her house in the morning like I had thought, then maybe I'd stop her from taking her life. Now I had to deal with this. I began to cry, burying my head into her chest. Memories of her and me began to flood back. The day we first met, the day she got me to join the literature club, the moment when she got injured and I tried to help her. My last moments with her was what caused me to take a step further. Calming down, I began to unbutton her shirt. Once done, I opened it, revealing her bare chest. I took some time to stare at her chest. My hands trembled as I struggled to get at least one of them to grope her. After a moment, my hand pressed against her breast, and I began to squeeze. She didn't wince, screech, or even giggle. She felt nothing. My other hand began to touch her stiff nipple. Her areola was smooth to the touch, and once my finger passed her nub, I couldn't help but play with it, to the point where I even began to lick it. I immediately pulled back. Not only was her skin cold and pale, but it didn't seem to taste good. However, it was enough to get my penis stiffer than a stick in the mud. I could just jack off onto her chest, wipe my cum, dress her up, and leave her be.
Wow.
Then I saw her. They were lifeless, half closed, but they stared at me. I could almost hear her beg for more. My hand stroked down her chest, glancing over her belly before going to her shorts. My hand went underneath the waistband as it brushed through, to my surprise, her small set of pubic hair. My fingers stopped once they felt the line that was her vulva. I then began to rub up and down, petting her groin like a cat. Eventually, my middle finger began to slip into her slit, and I began to finger her using my remaining arm.
Degenerates. I can't really say much else. That
Call
was.
from. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
This is. You're on fire now.
Son of a bitch, that dumb bitch burnt the house to the ground.
She burnt
the
your.
fucking truck went up.
She burnt your truck and your house.
I told her about the $500,000 that was sitting in the walls. That was our fucking nest egg. God damn it!
You didn't what? This is awful.
That dumb bitch. I don't trust banks, okay? Listen, I've been around for a minute. They're ran by certain people who are very greedy with money.
You're
okay?
104,
Listen,
if I'm not mistaken. You are 104.
My money and the walls of my shitty ass house because Lee's a crackhead wouldn't think to check the walls. That dumb bitch just burnt $500,000. God.
Dear God, man. Dear God. But you're 104. You're 104. You wouldn't be able to. You wouldn't be able to spend that. Hold on, Nancy Byrd is actually calling me. I've got to crank you down because I've got a call from Nancy Byrd. I've got a call from Nancy Byrd. Hold on. I'm gonna have to put you on speaker. One moment, please, and I just have to speak to Nancy Byrd. Thank you. Hey, Mom. God bless her heart. Nancy just was calling from heaven, wanting to make sure I was okay in purgatory, and wondering when I might show up again. And I really have no idea. It's really up to a panel of angels and demons, and I can do nothing. We've had some very, very, very disturbing calls tonight. I urge you, ladies and gentlemen, to find Jesus if you need to, because perhaps hedonism isn't your true calling. Perhaps you are called by the necrophilia sort of philosophy, in which case, find Jesus. Us hedonists, we have to be very selective in the hedonists we recruit and induct into our club. And therefore, we are very discerning and we use discretion. On all your calls, we basically have these imps that are around. Imp!
Yeah, what?
So we have an imp. And what have you been doing this entire have you been recording these calls and making notes? He's basically a stenographer. It's the equivalent of a naughty and nice list. We've got a call from someone who hasn't called tonight.
Call from. To accept, press 1. To send.
Hello. Hello. Hi, Bert.
We've got 1 minute left. 1 minute left on the broadcast, man.
For more reference, no, I'm here.
Spit it out,
sorry.
man.
I took a tab of LSD and I don't know what was going on. Oh my, holy fucking shit, there's a chicken. There's a dog right now. Oh my god, it has nips. Oh my god.
Okay, man, you need to...
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Troy.
What about Troy?
Yeah, Troy. I forgot about Troy. Don't get mad, Bert. I kind of pushed him down the stairs like I did a few weeks ago, and I don't know what to do. I don't think he's moving.
Troy's dead?
He might be dead. I don't know. I might go wake him up. I don't know. He might be.
If he's dead, you can't wake him up, man. There's no waking up from the sleep of death. There is no waking up from the sleep of death. I don't know what you want me to do here, man. I'm not affiliated with the local police department.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say to you, man. I don't know what to say to you. But do what, follow your heart, because we've got to crank you down, because it is the end of the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't supposed to do this stream as it was, and Mr. Bojangles informed me of that after sending me a memo instructing me to do the stream. So I'm so sorry, but it appears we're ending prematurely when we could be continuing for a longer period of time. But it pains me to say, ladies and gentlemen, that you'll have to catch us next Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've got a call from California. One more call.
Call from.
No, we're going to crank that one down.
Press 1.
We're going to crank that one down. That's a belch if I've ever heard one, or that's just some ASMR bullshit. Ladies and gentlemen, between now and next Wednesday, it's very important that you go forth and get you some. In an appropriate way. Respecting decency and dignity and the integrity of other hedonists. We need you to act appropriately and pursue your pleasure in a manner that is appropriate. None of this consumption of drugs that cause you to while out and eat people's faces and have sex with trees. None of that. We need you to use drugs in a way that is somewhat constructive and creative. In a way that, what can we say, that generates happiness. That's what we're all about. We're all about generating happiness. The Hedonism Hotline is all about love. We're not about necrophilia. Be not confused by what you saw tonight. What you saw was a doomed sportscaster, late great sportscaster, legend, Burt Byrd, now a ghost in purgatory, drinking eggnog for the love of God, a thing which he despises. And doing so solely for the content, solely for you hedonists to take it and run with it, out on your happy trail of pleasure, going to get you some. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful evening, and go forth, bust nuts, eat all the fruits of the world, and enjoy yourself.